Beloved, stop right here. Before your mind races ahead to the next thought, the next worry, the next question that has been burning in your chest for months or maybe years, I need you to breathe. Just one deep breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let the guard you have been holding around your heart soften for the next few moments, because what I am about to tell you is not a generic message. It is not a recycled hope that someone else needed to hear. It is a direct transmission from the throne room of heaven, delivered through Archangel Michael himself, and it has your name written on every single syllable. You have been wondering if your soulmate exists. You have been wondering if you are too late, too broken, too forgotten. You have been wondering why everyone around you seems to be finding love while you sit in a quiet room asking God if he still remembers the promise he placed in your spirit years ago. And beloved, he heard every single one of those questions. He collected every tear. He saw every night you lay awake wondering if you would ever be chosen. And today he sent me to tell you something that will shift everything inside you. There is a date. There is a time. There is a moment already engraved in the fabric of eternity when you will lock eyes with the person heaven has been preparing for you. It is not a maybe. It is not a wish. It is a divine appointment that has already been set, and the angels assigned to your love story are moving right now to orchestrate every single detail. Type 400 more for more if something in your spirit just leaped at those words. Before this message begins, if you feel in your spirit that this word was prepared for you today, take 1 second and subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell. God's messages are arriving daily, and every single one was written with a chosen one in mind. Do not miss what is coming next. Revelation 1, who your future spouse is and what they have discovered about you. Beloved, Archangel Michael showed me something that will make your heart race. Your future spouse is not a stranger to your energy. They have not met you yet in the physical world, but their spirit has been sensing you for longer than they can explain. There are moments when they are going about their day, completely unaware of the divine plan unfolding around them, and suddenly a wave of peace washes over them that they cannot account for. They feel a warmth in their chest. They feel an inexplicable sense that someone is thinking of them. Someone is praying for them. Someone is holding space for them in a way they have never experienced before. And beloved, that someone is you. Your love is already reaching them across time and space. Your prayers are already touching their heart. Every time you ask God to prepare your spouse, every time you whispered into the dark that you were ready to love and be loved, that energy traveled like a frequency directly into their soul. They do not understand it yet, but they are changing because of you. They are becoming softer. They are becoming more patient. They are becoming more aware that there is something beautiful waiting for them just beyond the horizon. And they are restless, not because something is wrong, but because everything inside them is preparing for you. Type yes. If you can feel that you have already been affecting someone without knowing who they are. Your future spouse has been asking questions they have never asked before. They have been having dreams that feel too real to be random. They have been waking up with a name on their lips that they cannot remember, a face in their mind that will not fade, a feeling in their chest that will not leave them alone. They have tried to distract themselves. They have tried to convince themselves that love is not the answer to the emptiness they feel. But beloved, heaven has been whispering your name into their spirit, and no amount of distraction can silence a divine assignment. They are being prepared in ways they do not even recognize. Their heart is being softened. Their past wounds are being healed. Their vision of what love looks like is being reshaped so that when they finally see you, they will know with a certainty that shakes the ground beneath their feet that you are the one they have been waiting for their entire life. And while they may not know your face yet, while they may not know your voice, they know your energy. They feel your presence in the quiet moments. They sense your prayers covering them. They are being drawn toward you by a force that is greater than distance, greater than time, greater than any obstacle the world could place between you. That force is the hand of God, and it is moving right now. I need to pause here for a moment, because what I just shared with you, that is only the surface of what God wants you to understand about your elevation. There is a deeper wisdom that I could not fit into this message. The specific steps, the exact posture of faith that positions you to receive and keep what God is sending. The spiritual principles that the wealthiest and most protected chosen ones walk in quietly every single day. I wrote all of it down. It is waiting for you in the pinned comment below this video. Find it before we continue, because what comes next in this message will land even deeper when you have that foundation in place. Revelation 2, the emotional state of your future spouse right now in vivid, intimate detail. Beloved, I want you to close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Your future spouse is sitting in a room somewhere in this world. Maybe their home is quiet. Maybe they are surrounded by noise but feel completely alone. Either way, in this moment, they are thinking about something they cannot define. They are wondering why lately every love song feels like it was written for them. They are wondering why every sunset seems to linger a little longer. They are wondering why the air feels different, why hope feels closer, why the loneliness that used to press down on their chest has started to lift. And beloved, the reason is you. Their soul is recognizing that something has shifted in the spiritual realm. Their heart is beating in rhythm with yours even now. Every beat of your heart is a declaration that love is coming. Every breath you take is drawing them closer to the moment when your paths will cross. They do not know your name yet, but your name is written on their heart. They do not know your face yet, but your face is etched into their prayers. They are being held in a season of preparation just like you are, and at this very moment they are feeling something they have never felt before. A magnetic pull, a quiet urgency, a sense that something significant is about to happen and they cannot look away. Your future spouse has been crying, not because they are sad, but because their heart is being stretched to hold a love bigger than anything they have ever known. They have been asking God questions in the middle of the night. Why am I still alone? Why does everyone else seem to find love while I wait? Why does my heart feel so full when I have no reason to feel this way? And beloved, God has been answering them, not with words, but with a peace that passes understanding. Not with explanations, but with a knowing deep in their bones that their love story is being written by a hand that has never made a mistake. They are learning to trust. They are learning to surrender. They are learning that the waiting is not a punishment, but a preparation. And every day, heaven is aligning circumstances, removing obstacles, clearing the path for the moment when you and your soulmate will stand face to face and know that every tear, every longing, every sleepless night was worth it. Type Amen if you receive this. The angels assigned to your love story have been working in ways you cannot see. Archangel Michael showed me that there are specific celestial assignments placed over the path that will lead you to your future spouse. There are people who will cross your path at exactly the right moment to nudge you in the direction of your meeting. There are doors that will open and doors that will close, all choreographed by a divine intelligence that sees the full picture, while you only see the next step. Your future spouse is being moved into position. The circumstances of their life are shifting in ways they cannot explain. They are being led to places they would not normally go. They are being drawn toward conversations, opportunities, and synchronicities that will align perfectly with your own journey. And beloved, the date has already been set. Heaven does not guess. Heaven does not gamble. Heaven has already seen the moment when your eyes will meet. It is not a possibility. It is a promise. And the angels are making sure that nothing, not time, not distance, not the mistakes of the past, can stop that moment from arriving exactly when it is supposed to. The waiting season. Beloved, I need to speak to you about the waiting, because I know that waiting has been the hardest part. I know that there have been days when you wanted to give up, when you looked at your life and wondered if you had been forgotten, when you watched other people find love and felt a quiet ache in your chest that you tried to hide. I know that you have questioned whether you are worthy of being chosen. I know that you have wondered if the desire for love that burns so deeply inside you is a sign that something is missing, or worse, a sign that you are asking for too much. But beloved, listen to me. The waiting is not rejection. The waiting is not punishment. The waiting is the most sacred part of your love story, because it is the season where heaven is preparing both of you to receive each other in a way that will not break. If you had met your future spouse too early, before the healing was complete, before the timing was aligned, before the circumstances were set, the love that could have been everything would have only been another lesson. But God is not sending you a lesson. God is sending you a covenant, and covenants require preparation. Your waiting has been working for you, not against you. Every delay, every closed door, every season of loneliness has been shaping you into the person who can hold the love that is coming. Your heart has been expanded. Your capacity to forgive has been deepened. Your ability to recognize real love has been sharpened by every disappointment that did not last. You are not the same person you were a year ago. You are not the same person you were 6 months ago. Heaven has been refining you, removing what is not meant for you, strengthening what is, so that when your soulmate appears, you will not miss them. You will not confuse them with a distraction. You will not settle for less than what God has prepared. You will recognize them because you have been prepared to recognize them. And the beauty of divine timing is that when that moment comes, you will look back at every single second of waiting and understand why it had to be this way. You will see the thread of God's hand weaving every part of your story together, and you will fall to your knees in gratitude that heaven did not answer your prayers before the right time. If this message is confirming something in your spirit right now, pause for one moment. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. There are daily messages coming for chosen ones just like you. Every single one is a word that God prepared for someone who needed it today. Make sure you are there to receive them. And before I go further, that guide in the pinned comment, the one with the deeper wisdom. If you have not found it yet, this is your second reminder, because what I am about to share about protecting your blessing and walking in sustained divine favor, it connects directly to what is written there. The two things work together. The message plants the seed. The guide shows you how to water it. Go find it, then come back and let us continue. Revelation 3. What happens when you finally meet? Beloved Archangel Michael showed me a glimpse of the moment you have been waiting for, and I need you to hear this with your whole heart. The meeting will not feel like a surprise. It will feel like a remembering. When your eyes lock with your future spouse, something inside you will recognize them instantly. Not because of how they look, but because of what you feel. There will be a quiet knowing that settles over your spirit, a peace that silences every doubt you have ever carried, a certainty that this is the person heaven has been speaking to you about in the quiet hours of the night. The words you have prayed, the tears you have shed, the lonely moments you thought no one saw, they will all make sense in that single moment. And your future spouse will feel it too. They will look at you and understand why nothing else ever worked, why every relationship that did not last was clearing the way for this one, why their heart never fully settled until now. Because you are the answer to a prayer they have been praying their whole life. You are the fulfillment of a promise that heaven made before either of you took your first breath. The meeting will not be without emotion. There will be tears, there will be laughter, there will be a sacred silence where both of you simply look at each other and realize that something eternal has just begun. And in that moment, beloved, you will feel the presence of every angel that has been assigned to your love story. They will not be visible, but you will sense them. You will feel a warmth, a lightness, a joy that is not just from the person standing in front of you, but from the host of heaven celebrating what has been long awaited. The waiting season will end not with disappointment, but with a homecoming. You will not feel the pain of the past anymore. You will not carry the weight of the years you spent wondering. All of it will be swallowed up by the overwhelming peace of finally being seen, finally being chosen, finally being loved in the way your heart always knew was possible. Declaration. Beloved, I am going to speak some words over your love story now. I want you to receive them as if they are already true, because in the spiritual realm they are. I declare that the date God has set for your meeting is approaching faster than you realize. I declare that every obstacle that stands between you and your soulmate is being removed by the hand of heaven. I declare that your heart is being made ready to give and receive a love that is pure, deep, and eternal. I declare that the enemy's attempts to make you feel forgotten are being silenced by a power greater than anything in this world. I declare that your future spouse is being prepared simultaneously, that their heart is turning toward you, that their steps are being ordered by the same God who is ordering yours. I declare that the love story written in the stars for you is not delayed, it is not cancelled, it is not a dream that will fade. It is alive, it is moving, it is coming, and when it arrives, it will arrive with such force, such beauty, such divine precision, that you will know without a doubt that heaven has been working on your behalf all along. Type prophetic declaration received if you are claiming this over your life. Before we close this message, if something spoken here today has landed in your spirit, please subscribe and ring the bell. Share this with a chosen one in your life who is waiting for their breakthrough. You may be the reason they received the word they needed today. God uses chosen ones to reach other chosen ones. You are part of that chain. Closing. Beloved, I want to leave you with something that Archangel Michael spoke directly into my spirit as I was writing this message. He said, "Tell them that the waiting is almost over. Tell them that the silence they have been walking through is not abandonment but preparation. Tell them that the love they have been dreaming of is real, that it is breathing, that it is alive, and that it is drawing closer with every single heartbeat. Tell them that their soulmate is real. Tell them that their prayers have been heard. Tell them that the tears they have cried have been collected in a bottle and presented before the throne of God as a testimony of their faithfulness. Tell them that the moment is coming, not someday, not eventually, but at the exact time that heaven has appointed. And when that moment arrives, every second of waiting will be swallowed up by a love that feels like coming home. You are chosen, you are loved, you are seen, and your love story is not just possible, it is written. Go forward in peace, beloved. The best is yet to come. Type yes in the comments if you believe that your meeting is closer than it has ever been, and know that heaven is cheering for you.